What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Popcorn Punchups, the podcast you need for movie news, movie reviews. Two movie nerds go at it in a debate which movie's better. Best of seven, and the loser has to watch whatever the winner picks them to watch. So we are exactly even. You've watched the special Half Past Dead and then also Blackbird, so you've been at the opposite ends of the scale. Yep. I've been in a whirlwind of places. You've made me watch some strange point of view one called The Void.
Enter the Void,
also,
yep.
And I want her.
Which is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it was actually surprisingly good, which is also a weird streaming service, but it's on ABC now for everyone in Australia.
That is weird.
That's where I watched it. But a little bit of a shorter episode for you today because we couldn't film on the weekend. We're all back to work and it's a close one. So movie news, not much besides Minecraft 2 movies officially in the works. Surprise, surprise. Set for a summer 2027. I don't know what they'll do story-wise, but it's like, whatever. The first one was okay. Like it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. It's exactly what I expected it to be.
Yeah, so...
But yeah, I wasn't going to do next time, but... I just next time people are going to be going... with the preconception of I'm going to throw popcorn at a certain line. Like that people are going to be wanting to relive the ridiculous hype of the first one and they're going to be searching for those moments, which is kind of annoying, but...
Yeah, I don't know that it will, but whatever. What I wasn't expecting on my bingo list was a Tangled live-action remake is back on the cards at Disney, and it is Scarlett Johansson, surprisingly. Well,
as
rumoured to be.
Rapunzel?
As Tangled, yeah.
But she's like...
unless she's going to play the mum.
Maybe. That makes more sense.
Yeah, she's going to play the mum.
Okay, because she's so... Like, Rapunzel's so young in that movie. And to be like upper teens.
She can play whatever. I'll watch it.
I think she'd be good as... what's her name? Madam... Oh, I forgot her name now. Mother Knows Best. Good movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
I quite like Tangled. It's good.
Yeah.
So,
Mother Gothel. That's her name. Yeah. She'd be a good Mother Gothel. I don't know about the aging part, but, they'll probably do some effects or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, well. Yep. And then the new Oceans, whatever prequels, 11s, 12s, 13s, 14th.
650.
The prequel is apparently going to have, Oceans 14 will start in 2026 and that will see Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, etc. And then there's a prequel Oceans film which will have Margot Robbie, who is apparently going to be teaming up with Bradley Cooper.
Cool. So I like Margot Robbie. I hate Bradley Cooper. So sweet.
They're going to be in the same movie, so you're going to be salt and pepper.
Is that their first movie together?
Yes. I reckon it is.
I'm going to check the... keep going. I'm going to check the IMDb cross-reference.
Well, you can, but that's all we got for the movie news because it's been a little bit close one. But I will watch Margot Robbie in Ocean's 11 as well. And Bradley Cooper was all right. He was fine.
I like some movies he's in, but he's become a bit of a pretentious asshole over time.
Well, fame gets to you, gets to everyone.
Yeah, not everyone.
Most people.
Margot.
We'll see though. But we have a comedy duo for you this evening. So we have Lawson's pick, which is Code 3, which is a action comedy film. And then I have chosen the newest, it's Disney for us, but Hulu for America, and it is Chad Powers, which is starring Glenn Powell, who he's playing everything in the minute. Like he's doing action, he's doing comedy, he's doing whatever. So it's good on him. Do your time. It's kind of like I was going to say Liam Neeson, but it's not him. It is Pedro Pascal. He is jumping into everything as well.
I always get Josh Hartnett confused with Glenn Powell as well. Like they're just
Josh Hartnett, man.
Two handsome men, two handsome middle-aged white men.
40 days, 40 nights. Then he went missing for 40 months. years. No, not 40 years. That's too long.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Move on. This guy. I was waiting for you to cross-reference. Have you cross-referenced?
Oh, yeah, no, they're not anything together. Margot Robbie.
Yeah, see.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was right. Finish that. You're right. You took a stab in the dark, but you were right.
I had a 50-50 chance.
Yeah,
but let's go to the Lawson pick of the week, which is Code 3.
Yeah. So this wasn't really on my radar at all. One of the TikTokers / YouTubers that I really respect said it was surprisingly good, and I thought, why not? I trust this guy, so let's give it a shot. This stars Rainn Wilson, who everyone knows from The Office. The rest of the actors, there's Rob Riggle's in it, who plays like a doctor. He's always plays a bit of a douchebag in a lot of like Adam Sandler films and shit. But the rest of the actors are pretty, there's not a big studded cast. Yvette Nicole Brown's in it, Amy Carrero. There's a few people who are in it that people know, Leroy Harry. But yeah, this wasn't really on my radar. I had no idea it was coming out, and then I watched it and it was fucking decent. So this follows a team of paramedics. Their main character is played by Rainn Wilson. He's been a paramedic for 19 years. He hates the job. He hates how mistreated he is. He hates how the whole thing is a commentary on how bad the American healthcare system is. They're paid like garbage in America, which I didn't know. Minimum wage.
Right, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Frontliners, they get paid nothing compared to the doctors and everything. It's crazy.
Seems nuts. Just seems nuts. When you're more or less a doctor. I mean, I know in Australia as well, you're not actually a doctor, but you're doing the same sort of stuff. You're saving people's lives, just short term. Anyway.
Yeah, first responder, you still have some medical training to keep people alive.
Yeah,
you're just not writing prescriptions and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, this follows him. What the fuck am I talking about? Him and his offsider, Leroy Harry, Mike. Yep. And they have a ride along called Jessica, and she's young and excited and wants to get her hands dirty and whatnot in the business. And the whole thing is just this washed up old, just like when you go as a student teacher and you go have, your placement with some old teacher who fucking hates the job and hates kids and just keeps telling everyone, just run away, leave the job as fast as you can. The story more or less, not the entire thing, but the majority takes place over a 24-hour shift, and it's sort of counting down until the shift finishes. And it's quite medical gory. We see car accidents and people having a boy gets hit in the chest and his heart stops, and there's all these pretty high stress moments. But it's all from the perspective of the I think the word they use, but what we would call a paramedic, or they call a paramedic as well, but EMC or something. I forget.
ES something.
Yeah, so I think I can't remember. Doesn't matter. But that from the perspective of the paramedic. So the whole thing is quite raw. There's also a comedy at the same time. So you've got Rainn Wilson going crazy and going on these big rants, and they break the fourth wall a few times, and he talks directly to the camera about how broken the system is, yada, yada, yada. EMS. Yep. Emergency medical service, maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
And it more or less just takes place. There's not necessarily a 3-act structure. It's pretty just things keep happening, which is very typical for a 24-hour shift. There is a bit of a climax at the end when there's a final patient who gets taken to the hospital. The doctor there is Rob Riggle, Dr. Serrano, and every single time they come in with a different patient, the doctor treats them like garbage. But there's a bit of hate the game, not the player sort of stuff, because he's also the doctor's under the pump as well, and he's getting mistreated at the hospital, and it's all about the real enemy is healthcare system in America, not necessarily the doctors or the surgeons or the patients or anything like that. So yeah, it's goes on like that for a while, and at the end we find out that Jessica is a resident doctor who's doing a ride along. I'm not sure if that's what how they do it. This is normally how it works, but turns out she's a doctor at the end, and she like speaks up.
There's a bit of commentary on the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
when he finally leaves, and then he's like, "Oh, maybe this is what I want."
Yeah, because he finds out partway through the 24-hour shift that he's got a job working in healthcare insurance. So he's like, "Yeah, fuck this is my last shift. Thank God I'm out of here." And then he gets the job working in healthcare, and while it's probably cruisier, it's boring in comparison. So he just can't relate either. Where he's like eating lunch, and he's like, "Have you ever like cut someone open?" Yeah. All like horrible, gory stuff, which is so he's talking to about with his regular EMS friends, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's sort of how it goes. It's what are your thoughts so far? Where are you at?
I was actually surprisingly enjoyed it. So like Randy, really funny. Like he's just one of those guys who's good at his job, but it's just been in it so long and just you get so desensitized to everything.
Yep.
There's a running commentary with his offsider Mike, who does like, "You're not used to this yet. You're going to become desensitized. This is why." Like it hits all those beats of like what happens with those people who do see those traumatic events. It was like surprisingly impactful, considering it was like a comedy.
Yeah,
like
exactly. That's what made it so good.
Yeah, like the tagline's action comedy on IMDb, but there's some like sort of emotional moments, like when the kid gets struck in the heart, and he's like his first rule is he's not going to tell the patient that they're gonna they're gonna survive or whatever, and then the kid dies, and it's like, oh, like it's quite impactful.
It is,
and just seeing, like, he obviously from an outside perspective, when you first meet him, you're like, you're a bit of an arsehole. But then the interactions between him and Jessica, where he's like, no, you need to stay calm, you need to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. Like he, at the end of the day, he does mean well. He's just been doing it so long, you get like desensitized to that stuff as well. Yeah. So like, I thought it was really good. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I had a lot to say for just what I mean. I watched the guy I watched on TikTok who recommended it. He said the same sort of thing. Like, it's not, you go into this looking at the cast, especially because you've got one guy from The Office, and then his offsider is a stand-up comedian who was honestly one of the, like, Mike was fucking hilarious. His way with words is so funny. Sometimes he's caught me off guard so many times.
He's very charismatic as well.
Yeah. In the way like shut people down, and he's super funny. But yeah, it has a lot to say considering who's in it and some of the goofy moments that happen. It's very grounded.
Also, Shirley as well, isn't it, from Community?
Yeah, Yvette Nicole Brown. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, a whole bunch of, and like in Dr. Serrano as well, the Rob Riggle, who has done nothing but like comedies and played like douchebag characters, and like, he's in The Hangover and 21 Jump Street and shit like that, Step Brothers and whatever. Like, he is a comedian. A lot of comedians are in this, but I think it also shows that comedians aren't just comedians. They can be actors and they can portray actual emotion. There's a part earlier in the story where Rainn Wilson or Randy talks to the camera directly and talks about, like, coming across some of the worst scenes, and he gets to a car accident and there's like a baby who's dead in the car, being decapitated, etc. And then later in the movie, he gets to a car accident, the mother is on the road and the baby is still in the seat. So it's like, we as an audience get that fear of, are we going to see this dead baby? And he gets in there, it's actually a happy moment, baby's still alive, baby somehow survived the crash, etc. So like, they're really good at sort of foreshadowing, and yeah, it's actually really well written, well presented, well acted. It's quite grounded for a silly comedy at times. Some of the shots are really beautiful as well. There's some, like, they play with light in nice ways, which was surprising. But yeah, just genuinely a good movie.
Yeah, considering the director doesn't really have that much under his belt. He's got a few TV shows, a few episodes here and there.
He wrote it too.
A couple of shorts, and then just comes out with that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And this is where I think we mentioned a few movies in the past that are, comedies, but can say a lot as well. Trying to think back to like The Roses, I think said a lot. Ballad of Wallace Island, same sort of thing. Like I think this is where comedies are really shining at the moment. Is where they can, comment on society or comment on love and loss and tragedy and whatever, but also be funny and have like, that sort of strange bedfellows of comedy and tragedy. Does it really well.
Yeah. Caught me off guard. I was just expecting, outlandish sort of comedy. But like it had some of that, but it was good.
Yeah, very much so.
It's good.
I'm at a 4.
I'm about there as well. I was debating if whether it was 3.5 or a 4, but it's like I think it's good enough that it hits that 4 mark.
Would you want a 3.75?
Yeah, round up today.
Round it up.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling
positive
good.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I think even if we spoiled some of it, we didn't really spoil it. There's not much to spoil.
If you did. It's not like, oh my God. Like it wasn't
there's no twists or anything.
Wasn't a Sixth Sense moment where you're like, oh my God, this changes the entire perspective of the movie.
Even knowing that Jessica is a doctor, like, okay, big whoop. It means a lot to them because they put themselves on a different like level, but to us it's like, okay, big whoop.
Yeah, so whatever.
But yeah, decent.
All right. Well then, let's get into the newest, I guess you'd call it mini-series, which is out now on Disney and also Hulu. So we currently have... We only had 3 episodes.
Yep. Next one comes out tomorrow, I think.
Next one is... Oh no,
Red 14th.
Apparently the 4th one came out on the 7th, but I didn't see that one. October 7th.
You sure?
Apparently, according to IMDb. But I don't know. We have seen 3 of them because that was out. 3 were out when we started. So apparently...
Episode 4, October 14th.
Yeah. My IMDb's telling me different things. It literally says Tuesday the 7th of October.
That's when, supposedly it's when 3 came out.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, who knows? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. There's 3 out now.
Yep.
Go watch the 3. So
yep.
This is starring Glenn Powell, who we've seen on a number of things lately. He's also going to be the running man in the new Arnie remake of a action film. Yeah. But this one he is playing a disgraced college quarterback named Russ Holiday, disguises himself as Chad Powers and walks onto a struggling Southern football team to revive his football career. This is that sort of outlandish comedy that I was expecting from the other one. So we have Glenn Powell, Russ Holiday, who's like a star quarterback. He's about to win the championship, goes on a quarterback run, which are normally pretty rare because you don't want to get your quarterback injured. As he's about to get the touchdown, drops the ball, and then it becomes like a whole big thing. Like you've thrown and you've lost it because they've done the turnover and taken the ball away. He is sort of like down in his luck. He got like dropped and...
Well, he also punched a dad in the face whose kid had cancer and he fell on the cancer patient and he ruined his career.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's ruined his career. That outlandish comedy, there's I don't know, what are they called? A Make-A-Wish Foundation sort of...
More or less, yeah.
thing. There's a kid with cancer there who Russ is his favourite player, and as it happens, they have that confrontation. He punches the dad and then they fall on the top of the child and he's then down in his luck. His dad is a well-known, prestigious makeup, special effects, prosthetic. What are they called? Makers? I don't even know what an official title of that was. Yeah, conveniently for the story anyway. He had to go deliver these prosthetics to Michael Bay. I did laugh when they were like, it's Michael Bay.
I know, right?
Do you have to go deliver him? As he's about to go into the studio, he's like, he leaves, and then there's cuts to like a phone call of his dad like losing it. He's like, I need to do something. You'll be proud of me, rah rah. He then leaves and signs up to be a what's it called, to the Southern football team. So he meets
another college team.
Who's his friend? Danny. He meets Danny.
Yeah, who's the mascot for this team? The catfish they are, which is a bit on the nose, catfish pretending to be somebody else sort of thing, but whatever.
Yeah, so he meets Danny. They come up with a plan that he's going to disguise himself with these like prosthetics. There is a moment where a fly gets in and they were ordering a fake certificate thing, and he's like, "Are you a bug man?"
He's a bug man. He's a bug man. Yeah.
It's like this fly crawling. It was
underneath his skin. He's like clawing at his own face. He's like, "You're a bug man." That was like the cold opening to episode 2. They do that quite well. Like each episode starts with just like a bit of a gag, and then it cuts to credits. Like, that typical thing, but it's done well. It's funny.
Yeah. So he signs up. He has to go through all the trials that they do, like the sprint test, the throwing, etc. And he's like, oh, he can actually throw. But he thought he was going to walk in. Obviously, he's got that prestigious, like, I'm a proven quarterback, and they're like, no, you think you're just going to walk on the team? He has to prove himself. Mm-hmm. There's a whole side story of the coach. His daughter works for him, but they doesn't want to be known. She doesn't want to be like a nepo baby. Yeah, where it's like, but she actually knows football, and then makes the call, and then Russ and her sort of have this sort of, we're probably going to end up together kind of vibe. It sets it up. Like, it runs like that, a very stereotypical sort of,
100%.
This is what's going
to
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, the gags were reasonably funny.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
It didn't run for that long as well. So I think the first one was 40 odd minutes, and then it was 30, then it was 20. So it's like, there's 6 episodes in total. I feel like it's going to wrap up reasonably well.
I wish there was more. So I went to watch episode 1, and my plan was watch 1, then I watched 2 and 3 the next day. I watched all 3 in a sitting because I just wanted more and more and more. And then I've been waiting for episode 4, and I wish there was more than 6 because it's very good. Yeah. It's very funny. It's that underdog story. Like, you care about his, his little goals. Like, he's a douchebag, but he's underneath all that. It's almost like the douchebagness is his defense mechanism. And underneath that, he is Chad Powers.
Chad Powers.
I just love that, like, he's so bad at improv that he fumbles his way through everything and says the most ridiculous shit. Everyone thinks he's like handicapped, like mentally handicapped. The whole line, I mean, this word's in context, I promise. But the whole line, because there's one guy in the team who understands the game really well, but is quite unathletic. Yeah, the one quarterback. And then he's the quarterback who's really athletic, but they think he's a bit slow. So it's like, we need a different kind of retard. we need what does he say? Mind retard or whatever instead of body retard or something. It's like, that word shouldn't be used anymore, but in context, it's so funny. It's, I had a really fun time.
Even like just simple things, like obviously he's got his prosthetics on and he can't get wet. It was like, after the trial, he started sweating. It's like, the glue started going. He's like, what is that? What's on your face? He's like,
looks like cum.
Was not.
Yeah. There's a lot of little funny moments. And like you said, you know exactly how things are going to end with Ricky, and you know that he's going to get found out, and then everyone's going to be, mad at him or whatever, and then he'll turn around and be like, yeah, but you fell in love with Chad, and then he'll get called Chad forever, and he'll change his name to Chad, and he'll be Chad Powers forever. That's how it's going to end. We know that. But fuck, it's a fun ride.
Yeah. It reminded me at times of Blue Mountain State, but not in their not quite super outrageous.
Yeah.
But like that sort of, but that sort of fast-paced, fun sort of vibe.
Yeah, it really is. And he's so like Chad Powers is so lovable because he's like the character Russ Holiday. He sucks. He's a douchebag. But then, you know, when he's Chad, he's this different persona, and he's so lovable and goofy and stupid and a little bit slow. Yeah, it's fun. It's really, really fun. I didn't expect to be this to be as good as it was. As entertaining as it was.
Was it the cheerleaders when Powers and was it Ricky are talking? So like, you know, they're like, God, he's ugly.
yeah. There's so many funny moments. Even just even the interactions between Danny, because like Danny's this really flamboyant college kid who obviously is gay, and like you can tell that Russ Holiday, you know, the original Glenn Powell, has never really spent much time with gay people, and it's like there's a bit of awkwardness there too, but it's also quite loving because Danny's like, Danny, why are you helping me? Because one day you'll owe me, and I like that.
That's like when the quarterback was like running and he just came off, and this mascot's just like stomped on him. He's like, see, he was coming forward, right for him.
Yeah. I thought he was going to attack me. Yeah, it's so funny. I think other moments. I actually want to rewatch this 3 episodes again before even 4 comes out. It's really funny.
Yeah.
There's just so many like one-liners and little jokes here and there, and yeah, like you said before, the pacing's really quick, which is to its credit for sure.
Yeah, so I'm keen for more on that one.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the best like comedy shows I've seen in a while.
Yeah, definitely caught me by surprise. I saw the adverts and like Disney were pushing it, but Disney push any new show that they have, and you're like, is it going to be good? Is it not?
And like all I saw was the pictures, you know, like the thumbnail of both Chad Powers and Russ side by side. And look at this, like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this doesn't look good. 2 identities, 1 icon, 0 shame. Like, everything about it. It's kind of like K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, outside looking in, it looks kind of shit. You know? But then you watch it, like, okay, this is really good. They know what they're doing.
What was that Bounty Hunter one? Was it the Bounty Hunter or whatever that Glenn Powell was? Where he was playing all the different like Bounty Hunters. The Hitman, that's it. Like,
that's really good as well.
Like, he surprised us in that as well, like the different personas that he was able to do. So,
and that's why Russ and Chad feel so different. I think he's finding his niche in playing, you know, 2 very different characters in one TV show, movie, whatever. Doing quite well.
Yeah.
This is very good. This is very good.
I surprisingly had a very fun Friday, Saturday is when I watched them. So I was like, this was quite fun. And I'm at a 4 as well.
I'm at a 4 too.
Ooh.
4s all round.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
I think because you can't give more than a 4 because it is a story we've seen 1,000 times. You can't say it's masterful or there's nothing overly brilliant about the way it's shot or anything like that. But it's well written and it's funny. It's a good time. Yeah. Has the emotions in it. Episode 3 is so good. When he finally gets on the field and he runs the play that Ricky wrote, and comes back to the club room, and she's like, "Why aren't you celebrating?" He's like, "I am," with her. Like, it's just, it's really sweet. He's really sweet. I think he does that quite well.
Yeah. Even the cheesy water balloon fight.
Yeah. With all like the war sound effects and shit. It's so dumb. But it works.
And they're like, what is he doing? Why is he cowering? It's like the slow-mo where he's pegging like everybody with the balloons.
Fuck this. Just starts like, smashing them. Hits that one guy in the dick.
Funny.
Yeah, it's very good.
But,
I'm super keen for more. Can't wait for episode 4. I think it's tomorrow. I see that on IMDb says October 7th as well, but I looked up a release schedule before and it says it says 14th, so I don't know.
Tomorrow then. So weird, but whatever.
Yeah, go watch it.
Go watch both of these. They're surprisingly good. Both of us got caught off guard with this one. So
which means we draw this week.
Yeah, we do.
fine.
Which means I don't even know what the total score is anymore.
I won last week with because you picked Toxic Avenger and that was awful. I won last week, and then this week's a draw, so it's still 1-0.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Easy. Well, you know what to do. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music, make sure Apple Podcast. Make sure you give a 5-star rating. If you listen on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Love you.